Thank you so much, ladies. Hopefully you are feeling inspired and ready for Black Friday. Of course, so many of those Black Friday deals available at Woolies from today, so get on it. Now we're back in the Expresso kitchen, which means one thing, more mouth-watering food fast. We love it. Today's dish takes influence from countries like Japan, Vietnam and China, using all the flavors that make Asian cooking famous and delicious. And this BWELL Asian-style chicken noodle broth tastes incredible. I snuck a little taste. It's a fantastic way to use up leftovers as well, and perfect for stretching the pantry at the end of the month, which is pretty cool when our budget obviously takes a little bit of a pinch. It's a versatile dish. You can change up any of the ingredients. Maybe the protein you want to shift to something like a shellfish, seafood, not shellfish in my case because I'm allergic.
Oh.
Heartbreaking as it is, but you can have a lot of fun with this. But this flavor palette is amazing. And if you want a vegan option, you can just leave out the chicken completely. Add ingredients to your preference to bulk it up. This is kind of the basis point, our launching pad, and we guarantee fast, fresh and delicious food in minutes. So let's get busy. Louise Carver.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm not ready. I did not think I'd be cooking
ready,
in.
You have a beautiful outfit.
I
changed.
do. White is not the recommended color when you're cooking a stir fry.
I'll throw the stuff in, and if there's any splashback, I'll be the human shield.
Nice. Very chivalrous.
I'm just watching you chat to our kitchen team, to Nicole, our resident foodie. It looks like you kind of know your way around the kitchen. Do you enjoy cooking? Is it something that you're pretty
This is a big
savvy?
stretch. I just did a vegan South Korean dumpling course, which my other half's mother bought for us. And it was very interesting. The key with cooking Asian is getting the right sauces and all sorts of strange mushrooms and things like that.
All sorts of strange mushrooms.
Yes.
We've got pickles, we've got soy, we've got the beautiful kind of base flavor profile of good Asian broth. So we're going to start. We're using our BWELL canola oil. We've got the garlic variant, which is very, very nice. So stand back with your dress. I'm going to put just enough in there. That's starting to heat up nicely.
How are you with
beautiful. I've actually, I think purely through like osmosis, by standing next to all of these beautiful, amazing chefs, I've actually picked up a huge amount of knowledge. So, and I love it. So I'm going to ask you to be kind of the official stirrer.
Right, got it.
So we've got chicken, very thinly sliced chicken pieces going in there.
Nice.
And this, obviously, we're just trying to seal it. Just watch the oil.
Yeah, but don't worry about me. I'll do that.
Okay, you're going to get stuck into that. And with chicken, with any protein, obviously you put it in first because you want to seal it so it retains moisture. Simple as that. Then we've got some lemongrass. Okay. And we're going to go kind of whole vibe there. We've got star anise. Put the whole thing in. We're going to remove that a little bit later. We've got bucket loads of ginger.
Ooh,
got to have finely chopped ginger, garlic.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
And I love, for me, bird's eye chili is my favorite chili variant, but you do want a bit of heat with an Asian-style broth like this. You can obviously dial it back if the heat is not your vibe. You can let that starting to look actually really, really nice, but how fragrant and awesome is that? I think the lemongrass and the star anise, that really does put an interesting spin on it.
I would not have thought to put this whole stalk in.
And you're just going to let it kind of infuse. Then I'm going to put the soy in right now so that it's going to be absorbed into the chicken. Soy, you can get your kind of low salt sodium versions of soy, but very often you'll use the soy as the salt, believe it or not, because it generally does have a very high salt content. So, excuse me, I think some of the chili got right in my throat there. But we'll put now just a little pinch of salt and a little bit of pepper in there. And what I'm loving about the BWELL canola oil at the moment, obviously very high in vitamin E, which we love, omega-3s, which kind of the ultimate superfood, helps lower the risk of heart disease, actually combats depression, believe it or not, and arthritis. Omegas are essential. And it's also available in zesty lemon and the simply garlic flavor that we're using here. The flavored canola oils, affordable, packed with flavor, have an amazing array of uses, endorsed by the Heart and Stroke Foundation, and sustainably sourced and created here in South Africa, which ticks every box for me.
Also, I learned from my cooking course, you don't use olive oil in Asian cooking. That is not an Asian thing, that's a European thing.
It's just not an Asian
thing. So this is great.
That's starting to look great. So now we're going to introduce all of the other ingredients here. We've got some lovely fresh ingredients that you want to kind of let them retain a bit of their crunch as well. So don't overcook here. So the chicken's starting to look great. We've got our bok choy, which we're going to throw in there.
Love a bit of bok choy.
Bok choy, and it's going to reduce. We've got some broccoli stems. For me, the long broccoli stem as opposed to the broccoli heads, these retain, again, a bit of their texture. They've got a lovely flavour. We're going to throw all of those guys in there. Then you call these, I was going to just call them exotic mushrooms. You call them shiitake, shiitake mushrooms. Absolutely love it. We've got a whole variety of cool little mushrooms going in here. Absolutely vital. You can use just normal button mushrooms if you want. That is up to you. Then we have got our spring onion, which we have finely chopped.
Nice.
Okay.
Gosh,
and you know, once the chicken's cooked, that's what you've really got to worry about.
The only problem is I can't hold. I want to get in there, but I can't hold this side.
It's fine. Okay, and then we've got our chicken broth, and this is just a standard, normal chicken.
And I thought that was fruit juice.
I can pour you a glass now if you need it. And this is obviously just a reduced chicken stock. We're going to put it all in there, and this will then allow our veggies to kind of cook through. You want them to retain their colour and their crunch and their pop. I think that's quite important. Yeah. And how awesome and Asian does that look right now?
It looks like a ramen.
It's amazing. So the keyword is BWELL. You SMS BWELL to 33728. We will send you an ingredients list, and we will then be creating a broth at home. And then we round it off. We have got our beautiful noodles. These are rice noodles. Gluten-free, interestingly enough.
Very nice.
Very, very cool. They take about 2 minutes to prepare. They've got a lovely bounce, and we're literally just going to, I'm going to use my chopsticks to put these, because you want them to go into the broth so they can start absorbing the flavor. Look at that. Da-da-da-da. How amazing.
Sticky.
That looks beautiful.
This looks professional.
And you did this, eh? You made this your very self. So you can let that infuse just a little bit longer. But once it's heated through, once your vegetables have got a little bit of it, you've taken your stirring job very seriously.
I know. I'm actually feeling
I really do
appreciate
appreciate you need to swap arms. So we've got two beautiful dishes prepared here, which I'm going to share with the rest of the team. But hopefully this is something you can make at home, Louise. Have we taught you something today?
You did. You know what you also taught me? When I was here, I think about 2 years ago, you taught me how to make, well, you didn't, but the chef did teach me how to make a poached egg. Oh, wow. Which sounds 101.
You can put it, it is quite Asian as well, to pop a sliced poached egg on top.
You did, and I still use that technique.
So there you have it, the keyword BWELL to 33728, and you can be creating this beautiful Asian-inspired chicken broth. We'll see you in a moment.